Greetings and good day, YouTube. How are you doing today? I myself am pretty excited because we're playing RimWorld for the first time on stream. I have played this game on my own a long time ago before I started streaming. I've never really messed around with scenario stuff. This is new to me. Oh, we're gonna make our own scenario while I do the outdated YouTube blog thing for April 1st to the 7th. We'll first start with what games we've been playing on stream, and we'll lead into what I'm going to be playing off stream and on stream in the future. I probably could have worded that differently. Anyways, regardless of that, for starters, we finished up playing XCOM Enemy Within and Dredge. We finished in the same amount of parts, I believe. We finished both those games up. I love how I'm like just like starting to name everything Stramicus for anything associated with like stream-based stuff. If you want a character, you can get your character. And I'll leave this question mark for now. We gotta make characters for our new arrivals. Could go tribal. 3 chosen from 8. Drop pods. You could be standing. So this used to be the basic scenario. Hold on. This used to be the basic scenario where they would drop 3. Yeah, this is what I remember. Okay, that's pretty neat. Sounds difficult. This is probably really difficult. And you get gun turrets right off the rip, so that's pretty neat. A random pet, you could get lucky with that. Oh, this is the difficult one. We're not going to do that. I think we're going to make our own scenario. Can we adjust more? Oh, so that's how that works. Okay. Well, this might be in creative then because of this being an outdated YouTube blog thing stream. Oh, there's mods that allow. You know what? We'll do that. We'll just do the basic. We'll just go next. Basic scenario next. After I get through with this, I'll focus more on conversating, but give me a minute. We're not new to this kind of game. Sure. Nah, we'll do this. I've played RimWorld before, and I know quite a bit about base game. Well, maybe not base game RimWorld, but we'll go for Strive to Survive. Commitment mode? Oh, reload anytime. That's new. That's new. Oh. That makes sense. Global code. That's right. Okay. Insect, Mechanoid, Shattered Empire, Pirate Game. We could add some. If we did that, we can't adjust. Alright. That's probably with mods. So if I enjoy this, we might see this in the future as a mainstay type thing. And I'll probably have a couple of base game mods. Unless I decide to enjoy it enough to get the DLC. We'll see, though. Anyways. Oh, we have royalty. Cool. Neat. Oh god, that was quick. I remember when I first played this game, it felt like it took forever and a half to get into the game itself because of the generation. Temperate forest, boreal forest, temperate forest with impassable terrain. Give me you. Small hills, river, marble, granite, and slate. Oh, God. Yeah, just whoever we got. Like I said, I don't care. I don't care. We're just doing base game bullshit. Just gonna have this in the background. Now that that's going, and I don't have to think anymore, one of the things that... one of the things that I enjoyed most from my playthrough of XCOM, in all honesty, was just, basically just playing that game again. Playing XCOM again. And I really do enjoy going through, even if they get stressful sometimes. For me, I don't know what it is, but those games stress me the hell out sometimes. Oh, well, I mean... oh, that's with mods and stuff, isn't it? Because... yeah, whatever. They're not even here yet. Anyways... there they are. So, there felt like there was so much more. It felt way shorter, but as soon as we got to, it felt like there was so much more for a certain point. We basically reached the point to where we would start seeing a lot more additive species and stuff like that. Like, we would start seeing, the other Chosen at that point, I guess I would say, for XCOM 2. The thing is, though, if they're still Chosen. That's like the only big thing about them, that their abilities are different. Then again, I might be saying that I'm a little bit biased because of how many times I've played through XCOM. Oh, you get the rifle. How many times I played through XCOM 2? I'm a bit biased about the Chosen, like their old hat for me. But for someone playing the game for the first time, and I'm going to try and think about my first playthroughs for both games in this context, right? How do we... oh yeah, there's a lot of mods I would want. I want to click on... that is insane. That is what I wanted to do. That is insane. Anyway. Yes, I am playing RimWorld. Greeting, good day, Ray. How are you doing today? Do we want you to... you know what? You're the rifle person. You're going to be farther back. The person with the revolver, or who's going to get the revolver... oh, wait. Equip this, shift. And then... yeah. Or, you know... No. The melee person. Yeah, sure. That makes sense. Anyway. It did feel easier. Again, I have a lot of experience playing XCOM, so it would feel easier. Just use the menu to allow all. Oh. No. It's been... I have not played this game for years. I've watched bits and pieces of it, but I'm not really paying attention, so I'm like... I have a lot to learn, but I'm not really going to be focused on learning this game right now, so what you're going to see is going to be very horrible gameplay, right? I'm gonna have you bear that in mind, just like to bear with me, because it's been so long since I've played this. Zone, we want a stockpile zone over here because this is where we're going to be chilling at for the time being. We want this to be allow all. Yeah, allow all. Priority important. And we want everything to moved. We want everything to be moved. Anyways, of course, XCOM 1's gonna feel new and different because there's a lot of new and different stuff from base game XCOM that you end up seeing in full bore XCOM 2. right? And one of the main reasons that has to do with the fact that with XCOM 2, you have a lot of different enemies to face, but they're all like Advent, 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 and Advent alongside sectoids, mutons, vipers, Andromedons. They're new, but you can basically qualify them as being very similar to the mechtoids. They're not mechtoids, they're Andromedons. Those are like new for XCOM 2. But you also have sectopods and the eggs, which are equivalent to sectopods in some way. Well, I think they would actually be worse in some situations than the sectopods. Anyways. You have a couple of new entities, but there's a lot of similar enemy type when it comes to the enemies of XCOM 2's Advent, right? Like, again, I'm trying to not keep in mind about the mods that I've added with the game, but that's very difficult to do. I'm putting everyone on mine, and I don't care if you like it. I don't care what. We need to go here and then go here. How do we do mines? Orders. That makes sense. Okay. Alright, there we go. Anyways. Yeah, I knew a lot of people that might be familiar with this game would feel that way because the modded RimWorld is like where it's at. And this is probably one of the only times you'll ever see unmodded RimWorld on this stream, right? The main reason is because I installed it a couple days ago, and well, I was gonna play this off stream, see what it was like, and then I was gonna go, all right, okay, good. I was gonna see what this was like, and then I was gonna go from there. But I said, screw it. It's Monday. I'll play this a little bit on stream and talk about what kind of mods I'm gonna be looking into, and then if I decide to play this on stream again, it'll have those mods. We've got the royalty DLC. Hey, listen, it'll make you appreciate what you have a lot more then, you know? Ancient danger. Yes, I'm aware of the ancient danger. I could tell this was an ancient danger immediately. That's why I kind of wanted to build my base over here, because what we're going to do is we're going to dig into here like this. We need sleeping spots for the time being. Yeah, you're going to be pissy because you're sleeping outside, but I really don't give a shit. Oh, Smooth Walls is new. That's base game? Okay, Ornate Doors? That might be royalty. That's gotta be royalty DLC. Bridge? Holy shit. That's kind of wild how much shit I'm seeing that just like new, like, it's been a long time since I've played this game. And I don't really pay that much attention when I'm watching YouTube. I'm like doing other stuff on the main monitor while YouTube's going on, unless I'm editing. If I'm editing, I don't really have anything going on. Billiards? Yeah, cool. Where art thou? Sleeping spot. There we go. Jesus. Okay. Braziers, cool. Anyway, I am gonna say I have access to RimWorld and the royalty DLC. Right? Appreciative of Relatize and the shared library of Steam. Right? They also can play the games that I have, and vice versa. If I wanted to get DLC for this game, I myself would have to purchase RimWorld and then get the DLC. Because shared libraries don't allow you to get only the DLC. You have to have base game for that. Anyways, so yeah, so a lot of the stuff with XCOM feels new and different because there's not a lot of repetitive enemy types. Like, there are advanced variants of quite a few of them, But it I love how I looked at that and I got so distracted. I was like, wow, they were going so slow. Yeah, because I'm doing 1 speed for a reason. I'm doing 1 speed. It's slow as fuck, but I'm over here being all like, we could just deconstruct this stuff, right? Steel walls. We could use it as base. We could use it as base. We need to make blocks and bricks and stuff like that. Hold on. Okay, first of all, no. Orders, cancel this. We'll work on that later. We want to chop wood. And I want to make buildings like that. I'm thinking too much like Dwarf Fortress right now. This is not that game. I can literally just have some trees chopped down, lickety-split, and then have some buildings built in this area over here. Maybe in this area over here, actually, now that I think about it. Anyways. That's one of the reasons why a lot of that stuff felt different. One of the reasons why it felt so short was because the experience I have with XCOM. It did feel, on normal mode, it felt easier than XCOM 2's normal mode. It's off-centered. There we go. That works. Anyways, wait, an ornate door? What do we got for an ornate door? Oh, it needs gold. It would look cool. Anyway. You're a mountain base addict in RimWorld? Yeah, mountain bases are probably... Well, look at that. Compacting machinery. Neat. Mountain bases are where, like, it's very useful to have, very easy to defend. I'd be worried about insects, primarily. They're probably not that difficult to deal with, but... True. But again, I'm talking about my experiences with the game based on normal, and I'm trying to compare it to my first playthrough of XCOM 2 on normal, and that's very difficult to do. I mean, I enjoyed, like I said, I'm enjoyed playing through the game. I probably won't play through XCOM 1 nearly as many times as I played through, or will play through XCOM 2. Is nobody on construction? Get out of mining. Oh, I know what the problem is. I know exactly what the problem is. Priorities. No, I normally would do priorities. Nope. Screw it. We'll leave it as is right now because I just want to have...
There was a lot of excitement. There was a lot of skepticism.
Shit, you know what I mean? I just want to have the game in front of me. I don't want to think too much about it. I just want to have talking capabilities because if I focus on the game, the outdated YouTube blog thing will not occur like I normally like to do. Makes sense. Makes sense. If you would like mountain bases, you would get a mod like that. Anyway. I'm just going to let this play out in slow. And so I'm going to zoom way out like this. And I'm just gonna... How do I... There we go. Do that. So we have minimal HUD. True. Faction or cheese it. Yeah, that is something you can do. You can get rid of bugs. So, irregardless of those thoughts about XCOM 1, I did enjoy it. I probably will play through it again. Do the long war mod at the very least. That'll be a while before I do that, though, because I've got all these other games planned. We'll get to that later, though. Oh. I'm also forgetting to do kitchen and stuff like that. Field stove. Butcher table. Make it out of wood, sure, why not? And then a floor. Stonecutter's table. Yeah, I need to grow food. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah. Tailor bench, wood, sure, why not? Oh, I fucked up the design a little bit. How did I do? Whatever. I don't care. I actually do not care. These are granite tables. Claim. There's probably a better way to claim. There's, what did you say there was? You said, just use the menu to allow all. Where is the allow all menu? Where do I do that? Orders, zone, orders, claim. There we go. Thank you. And then yeah, and that would be allow. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Because I was trying to claim these walls, because I think we can repair them, if I'm not mistaken. And a growing zone. We need a growing zone. Growing zone, corn. And potato. Sure. Sure. We'll do that for now. Let them do their job. Also, the sleep spot should be over here. Anyways. There we go. Look at that. Perfect. Beautiful. Love to see it. Dredge was really good. I really liked Dredge, how it plays out. The way that it does its ending is very neat. I love that. Oh, here we go. More stuff to claim. I'm not going to spoil anything. I would actually recommend Dredge, not just because of the haha fishing minigame, haha, right? I think I want to deconstruct all that. Cancel the deconstruction on that. Steel sarcophaguses. We could use those for our own people. Steel table, normal. Screw it. Just take a lot of these apart. Anyway. That game has actually made it to where I'm going to want to... We can't... Oh, yeah, we have to deconstruct. We can't move it. Anyways. Have made it to where I'm going to end up getting all the DLC for Dredge and playing that. And I'll probably do that on stream. I think it might be another, like a new playthrough. Or I might do a new playthrough off stream. Basically get to where I'm at. Like, get my memory of the gameplay loop and all that, and then start the DLC on my main game, and basically you can start wherever you left off from the main game. And where I'm at in the main game, I'm more than okay with starting from, what the hell are you? An anima tree. Begin anima tree linking. Need 20 anima graphs. Are there any more of these? No? Doesn't look like it. Okay. We have a magic tree in our backyard. Awesome. I will find that meditation spot, because I know what goes here. Meditation spot, yeah. Sidecasters. We don't have any of those yet. If a focus object like a sculpture is nearby, they'll be able to focus on it to boost their gain. Different people use different objects. Does it even matter if there's a, Sure, there we go. Neat. I barely know what I'm doing myself because of my experience and how many videos I've watched on RimWorld. Which is funny, because like I said, looking at this like this, it's like, okay, anima tree, got it. I recognize the term, I recognize that, but I'll be easier to recognize it now that I fucking have actually seen the damn thing. Like I said, I barely pay attention when I'm watching YouTube and doing my own shit up here. So while I have some of the knowledge of it, not really have I seen some of the shit play out. So, anyways, outdated YouTube blog thing. Focus on that first and foremost. So, I would definitely recommend Dredge. Was surprised we got through XCOM 1 as quickly as we did. I could have delayed for an extra day, but I thought about it and I was like, screw it. And then I figured that we might as well finish Dredge the day after we finish up XCOM. And hilariously enough, it took me just 5 hours to finish up Dredge, which one of the main reasons it took us so long was because of trying to catch the aberrations that exist in that game to get the my completion list 100% done, right? I don't know if that was necessarily like a base game 100% completion. Like, I don't know if I have that, but I completed my own checklist. We got rhinoceroses, raccoons, turkeys, all kinds of shit on here. On this map. Ribbits. We should probably build a cooler and make a freezer for meat and get ready to do dinner and stuff like that. This is gonna seem... Is this water? That's deep water. Oh. Well. Whoops. That'll work. Won't build terrain there. Alright, cool. Good to know. Now that we've finished up with XCOM, which is the main game, and our secondary was Dredge. We finished up both those, though. So we've got two options. Option one, we probably end up going through and playing Fallout 4, or starting to mod Fallout 4, starting on Friday. And when we get like tired of doing Fallout, be it after a couple of days straight or what have you, I'll do Devil May Cry 2. Or I might just spend a day or two to go through Devil May Cry 2, depending on how long it is. It shouldn't take us too long. It shouldn't take us too long to get through Devil May Cry 2, but I have no idea. Oh, I need a new thing. They have to go all the way there to get their food. Yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter. Anyway. After we get done with Devil May Cry 2, I'm not sure what we would do then. Like what our secondary game would be. I guess I'll have to play it by ear and see. I know that our main game, after we get done with Fallout 4, will probably be... What will it be? I don't know. I guess we'll have to play it by ear. Before that, we might get interrupted by... Not XCOM. Path of Exile. There we go. We might get interrupted by Path of Exile before we do much else. Alright, different crop on each one of these plots. We only have the one grower. Congratulations, you get a secondary job. So Path of Exile 1, because it's getting an update on the 4th, which is on Friday. I might decide to play that instead on stream. What the hell happened to you? A Timberwolf got your ass. This is why I love games like this. Okay, so it goes like this from down to top, right? Have that on for a moment. Anyways, if Path of Exile interrupts Fallout, we'll just play Path of Exile for a bit on stream. I don't know if I'll do my spin to win thing or if I'll do something different. I haven't decided yet if I even do play Path of Exile on stream. The main reason I would is because Path of Exile 2 will be coming out at some point, or I'll be able to get early access. And might as well play that game because I've enjoyed Path of Exile. I need to get some Path of Exile backgrounds. I need to write that down before I forget. Give me one moment to do that. Nope. That is not at all what I wanted to do. There we go. Anywho. I'm gonna let the wolf have you. No hander capable of taming Timberwolf requires level 8 and a 30% chance of attack if fail. Best handler is Peerpan with 5. Well, congratulations. You got yourself... where would that even be under? Congratulations. You're also going to get wardening up, doctor you, and then you'll be the secondary doctor. Patient is that. Vice versa. Firefighting is a 1 for now. Bed rest is a 1 for now. What is basic? Okay. I guess I'll put you under basic for now. You have shooting. You have shooting. You are the no. Freckles is the melee, so don't put Freckles on hunting. I'll leave that like that for now. Anyway. This is one of the other reasons why I didn't really want to play this game on Monday, because I would get more distracted by it than by discussing the plans, right? And I kind of don't like doing that. I like having a game on the background that I don't really have to pay too much attention to because of my knowledge of it and all that, and then going from there. We'll deal with it as we have no quests. Cool. Lighting. We need lighting. Oh, also
Galaxy S25 Ultra, the AI companion.
horseshoes and
Get yours at Samsung.com. Compatible with common video formats, accessible in gallery, helps minimize 6 select sounds, results for your Galaxy AI features by Samsung free through 2025.
I'll deal with that later. Need actual housing, like need to like do offshoot of beds or something. We could just bust in here. How do I want to do this? What is... We don't have cloth. Yeah, so we can't even attempt to do that. Probably a mod to allow you to build Buffy, our female cat, is fucking that rabbit up. Alright. I'm gonna have to step away for a moment. When I come back, we'll discuss more about, like, what I'm potentially gonna do if I play Fallout 4. How it won't even really be me playing it. It'll just be me modding it for a couple of days. And probably then, if I do that, if instead of playing the game I mod it, we'll more than likely be diving on into Devil May Cry 2. If I'm not playing Path of Exile. Anyways, when I come back, we'll talk about games I'm gonna play off stream. And go from there. Since nothing else is going to be going on, I'm going to play a couple minutes of ads. When I return, we're going to keep watching these pawns fuck around. Be back momentarily. All right. So, if we do primarily only mod Fallout 4, which is, I like to do that. Like, whenever I mod a game, I have a tendency to do it both on and off stream. So, it becomes one of those things where, like, what do we... 83% grown. We're gonna wait a little bit to harvest that. It becomes one of those things of, like, we'll probably edit a little bit, like, for a couple of hours. Because I can only handle doing that process for a couple of hours before I'm like, alright, we gotta change things up a little bit here. So that will probably be when I end up playing Devil May Cry 2. Gotta go for the wild harvest route, or heal route, if it's at a ready to harvest position. You know, I know. There's a much easier way to do this, but I just do not care right now. I'm gonna manually go through. You're 98% grown. We'll harvest you. By the time we get there, you'll either be grown or whatever. Doesn't really matter. Kind of love that. Also, there's a thing. There's animals, wildlife. Name. Do we want to like tame stuff? If we tame it, we'll want to butcher it. So we'll wait to tame anything. Because the idea I have is we tame stuff so we can get a higher skill level with Peer Pan. We then tame stuff like this, right? Timber wolves and mega sloths and whatever else type of wicked wildlife decided to come this way. Rhinos, some war rhinos. Oh, they're not a mate pair of rhinos. Hey, we could probably order rhinos when we get a thing up if need be. There's a mating pair of rhinos. Timberwolf armies, exactly what I'm talking about, right there. And these are just 3 rando people, and we're doing 1 speed. One of the reasons we do 1 speed is because it's going to help me be able to talk more, as well as I've never really played games like this at 1 speed, and as anxious as it makes me, like, it feels like it's going to take forever for these pawns to get anything done. Hunter lacks suitable weapon. You have a revolver. You're supposed to have that revolver. Bills, add bill, butcher creature, details. Do not butcher. Don't even butcher any of those bastards right there. And then do that forever. Have fun getting meat. We need fuel. Oh, we could put chairs down? That's neat. They can go quite big. Yes, they can. That would be furniture, dining chair, wood. That's not how you rotate. Weird ass, weird ass setup I'm doing. Normally I would actually do something a bit more uniform, but I'm in my I don't give a fuck arc right now. Anyways, so that's the plan. Like, for Fallout, I don't know what mods to go for. So, like, I feel like for the first couple of hours, it'll be just chatting, Hell, I probably should just do just chatting for the first day I play Fallout when I'm modding it, to be like, hey, help me figure out what mods I'm going to be putting into Fallout 4. So the first day, maybe the first couple of days, will be just us spending a couple of hours talking about what mods to put into Fallout, and then us playing Devil May Cry 2 for the rest of the evening. I kind of like that idea, now that I say that. Again, this will be based on whether or not we decide to go with whatchamacallit, PoE. If we decide to play PoE, that's of course going to put a wrench in things a little bit. We could go to nutrient paste route. Bills, add bill. Cook simple meals ×4. We want to do until you have 10. If we cook 4, it would be better to do 12. That would be 3. We'll do 12 for now. Details, we need... Okay, good. Are you using fertilized eggs? No? Good. Cool. Meat. We're not using human meat, right? No? Okay, good. Or insect meat. Okay, good. Okay. Okay. I really like the work order setup for RimWorld, right? It's a very similar setup to how Dwarf Fortress does, but instead of you having to go to the specific workbench to set up the work order bill, you have to have a manager to basically set that type of a work order bill up for you. I'm also going to make housing for these pawns. But yeah, a lot of the mods that I'm figuring we'll end up going for or getting will be like... Actually, let's go to 4-speed. Everybody's gonna... Or 3-speed, I mean. Everybody's gonna rest up, and when they wake up, NG, Peer Pan, and Freckles, we got some crimes to potentially commit. We're gonna open this up and see what the hell we got going on. We're gonna put our rifle right here. We're gonna put our revolver right here. And our meleeer will be running back. And that's my plan. Whether or not that'll work out, I do not know. Needs. You're stressed? Needs. We need more recreation. Oh boy. You're hungry? We still got some meals. Slept on the ground. Nuzzled because of the cat. Initial optimism is out of 10. Alright, so as soon as this initial need defenses. Yeah, we probably do. Security. Barricades. Interesting. That's interesting indeed. What if we did that? Can we go over barricades? Yeah, you're getting ticked off. Do this first. Build this. Okay, they can. Good, 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 good. Okay, so they got recreation they're fulfilling right now. Hell yeah, they're all talking, they're having fun, great time. Slept in the cold on the ground. Well, I'm trying. Alright, everyone's a little bit less freaked the hell out. What do you mean, no path? They do have oh, I'm glad I set up the thing that I set up. Okay, come on. Can you shoot any wider? I'm first battle and I'm nervous. Nervous as fuck. Do not shoot Freckles, please. God, they suck. Okay. Melee attack. Fire. And fire. I'm pretty sure this is a fine, like they can shoot over the shoulder just fine here. Alright. We managed to avoid drowning. What are your injuries? Right kidney got crushed by the Mega Spider head claw. It's not destroyed, but it did get crushed a bit. How much damage did that do? It did 3 damage. How about you? Ooh, you got fucked up. That Mega Scarab Mandible took 11 from your right leg. It scarred your leg, and it took 4 from your torso. Let me just make sure all the medics are set up properly. NG's on patient. Freckles is not. Freckles is doctor. You are doctor. So you... medical spot. We need a medical spot. Congratulations. Medical. So, who's the better medical person? I think we'll go very basic. Go juice addiction. Oh yeah, you're gonna be fucking pissed off. You have 8 medical, Freckles. I could allow South 10 for you, I think. Luciferium, I know kills. Go Juice, I don't think so. Oh, no, it does. Oh, no. It says right here, without regular doses of Go Juice, withdrawal symptoms will begin. However, extended absence will force the brain to adapt back to its normal state, resolving the addiction. We have 14.5 days to recover from this addiction. So this person's going to be pissed off for about 2 weeks. We want to get rid of the hive. You're resting. Can you medicate yourself? Hold on. Harvest. Who's our best plant cutter really quickly? Perfect. Prior to just harvesting this, please. Okay, I thought that would give us a little bit more, but you gotta be really wary of this wolf right here. We do have some Go Juice. We need to put a different storage spot down. Anything else? Xanar Persona Monosword Pour? 14.43 with melee damage. A crystal metallic longsword infused with mechanites that maintain a monomolecular cutting edge. It cuts through even thick armor with ease, while its lightweight and onboard persona permit extremely fast attacks. This weapon has an onboard persona that can bond to only a single person, the wielder, and intelligent weapon. The wielder, an intelligent weapon, can synchronize their reflexes and attack with frightening speed, accuracy, and creativity. Once bonded to the wielder, the weapon's persona will refuse to be wielded by anyone else. Who is our best melee? Bio. You're at 3 melee, you're at 1, you're at 1. So yeah, you're the best melee user. I'll let you do your stuff, and then we'll pick up this sword. You can undraft. This is technically outdoors. Architecture... No, architecture, it would be under furniture, and then... Would it be under furniture? Doors. No, it would not. Structure? Structure. Cool. Cool. Creepy breathing trait. Industrial orphan logger for Fanner Pierpan Zanshi. Engie, Amelia Flailus, is a foundry apprentice, combat engineer, pretty. Nobody's incapable of anything. Freckles is Gonzalo Johnson, shelter child, 19. They don't have an adult trait yet. They can get one, though, if I'm not mistaken. Jealous jogger and beautiful. Alright. Cool. Neat. Area revealed? Oh, and then a visitor. A teacher from Eastern Relatum is visiting the colony. He is named Shitoshi Araki. You have a scratch scar that's itchy on your right arm. You also have a revolver, it looks like. Okay. Need colonist beds, and we're low on food. I am aware of these things. We need... Well, you're healing, you're good. We need more mining. I mean, we could technically make this the refrigerator for the time being. Unless we have the research, or we don't have the research. Oh yeah, we don't have the research for that. We could get some power going, but we don't have a way to store it. We do have a research. No, we don't have a research bench. Might as well put one of those down. You're gonna heal. That's one of the reasons why the buildings haven't really been going like I've kind of wanted them to, because our engineer just got injured from my own shit.
You don't wake up dreaming of McDonald's fries. You wake up dreaming of McDonald's hash browns. McDonald's breakfast
Anyways,
comes first.
we should be fine. If people starve to death, it'll be a learned lesson, or a lesson learned. Must be a mod that does that. Well, I would not be surprised that there are mods that, you know, have a lot of stuff. Why are there synthread pants here? What are you pissed off? Ate without a table, but you ravenously hungry. Oh boy. We've got some food. We've got hair meat food. I mean, we could cook it, right? Probably should also actually do, it should be just a simple meal. I should do that for just simple meals, honestly. Okay. That we should be able to do, right? Missing 0.5 raw food. Cook. That might have been my mistake right there. Not enough meat. Oh, also, wildlife. Hunt some squirrels. Hunt some rats. There's a grizzly bear. Bunch of deer. A Kruger. It is definitely better to build out of wood for me, at least without all three people focused on mining and only focused on mining. All right, perfect. Not exactly what I wanted there, but whatever. Furniture. Oh, whoops. Reinstall over here. Alright. Visitors are leaving. Cool. I love how NG ended up healing quicker. Then again, it makes sense because Freckles has a lot more done to them. The sternum cracked. They got fucked up. I'm glad I put the armor on them. Oh. Equip. Yes. Persona bond with Freckles. Freckles has established a bond with the persona of Xanar. I love that. Just open a random ancient danger. There's a couple of crypto sleep caskets, which we are not going to open. Not yet. And a bunch of bugs. Tech print. Artificial metabolism. I hate how it's outdoors deteriorating. Whatever. NG. You're carrying hair meat to cook a simple meal. Please don't hit the fucking rhino. There's also skill deterioration, right? You were supposed to get the revolver. NG was supposed to get the rifle. Hold up. Go here. We have some equipment switching to do. How do I... Gear. No. There we go. Now, NG should be the main hunter, hilariously enough. Oh, So I started blasting. Well, it'll help the shooting skill, I guess. Mad squirrel. The squirrel decided to it was gonna fuck our day up. I mean, there's a reason I'm giving the revolver to the best shot. I mean, the revolver to the rifle to the best shot. And the revolver to the worst shot. Right? Especially considering they have a double passion in shooting. Now it's no longer unroofed, so the things shouldn't be deteriorating that. Okay, that was better than last time. That was better than last time. He just popped up to a fucking, right here. Peer Pan timidly shot at the squirrel with his revolver. The stomach and body was annihilated by the bullet. Fucking, okay. We witnessed that one. Please don't shoot the fucking rhino, dude. I'm taking control. Oh god. Oh no. Whew. Go closer to the squirrel. There we go. Fucking piss off the rhinos. We'll be losing a character right then and there. What are your work orders focused on? If you ain't doing anything else, you better be constructing. As much as I don't... Oh, you just went to sleep here. Oh, you don't have a... Whoops. You don't have a place to sleep. Do we not have the wood? We don't have the wood, you idiot. No, we do have the wood. Why wouldn't we have the wood? I guess we're just not getting the construction done? Whatever. Whatever. Distracted. Anyways, games that I'm gonna play off stream. RimWorld base game. I'll probably play this for quite a bit off stream. When next you play it, you'll either see what this colony ends up turning into, and there'll probably be a couple of mods added. Okay. You're still asleep. I need all this hauled. Need all that hauled, please, and thank you. Ravenously hungry. Okay. Shit. Zones. Stockpile. Storage. Priority, critical. Delete you. Low medicine. No. There we go. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Unification of Booten. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Seagraves. Cool. Takes forever for things to grow. Good teamwork. Psychic Soothe for females. Cool. Neat. Wonderful. Cancel that. Deconstruction. Prioritize hauling this shit. Oh, to the new stockpile. We'll have to deconstruct a lot of this stuff. Slate table. Oh, let me claim it all. Anyways, yeah, I'm definitely gonna be playing this off stream, and we'll find out how much I've enjoyed it later for sure. Forbid, allow. There we go. Is Freckles actually decent at construction? No. Pure Pan is better. Okay, NG, you need to... 4-bed. Awful. I mean... That sucks, but for temporary purposes, this will be fine. Now, what's the difference? Normal. Okay. Big difference. We'll do upgrades and stuff later down the line. I ain't worried about that right now. Probably I'm gonna be doing... I've been actually grinding more War Thunder than I would have expected. Oh, you've got to be shitting me. Deconstruct... the yeah, apologies for pissing you off, but you have actual beds now. At least the wooden walls, like, it doesn't matter. Your HP is not going to be affected based off of who builds the wooden wall. And it's so much better to build out of wood at first than to try and dig into the mountain, I feel. We have steel, we have wood. We just don't have people working on the shit for whatever reason. And then I might do a thing over here where we make another, like, a dining area down here, maybe. Structure, flooring. Wood flooring. That'll make it look a little bit better. Walls and floor first to get everyone's construction up if need be, right? Neat. It's bio. Construction. How much do you get for it? The Biko Confederation is raiding us. They will prepare, then attack. One naked dude with a club. 11 shooting and 12 melee, double passion. You're a fast walker. You're incapable of carrying an animals. You're a bully and a vengeful hunter.
Like *free checking with no monthly maintenance fee, no matter what.
All right, we might have our first prisoner.
Keep more of it. Make it today at huntington.com/your
If that's the case, it'll be in our stockpile. First things first. You're over here. Let's take care of this jackass. Okay, a little bit early. First shot, where'd you hit? Where'd you hit first shot? Come on. We talking right arm with the bolt action rifle. Damn. That's a lot of damage. You'll be dead in 22 hours. Okay, easy. If you get angry and come after us, that'll be fine. Put you over here. Move you over here. Move you over here. Put you down here. No shit. No shit. I'm actually surprised that they got knocked down and not killed. Furniture, sleeping spot. And then that'll be medical, prisoners and medical. And this will be a prisoner bed, just in case. You're the best medic? With 5 and a passion? No, you have 8 and a passion. What are you looking at for health? 5 hours. That's too much. That's too much. Is there any heal route nearby? There is. Alright. So, wait, no. Bio. Need to put down a... Can I do that? Can I put down this and say this is for medical? I can. Okay. And then could I take you and say prior... No, I can't cap... I can't do that. I have to capture you. And I can't capture you because we don't have a building nearby. So by the time you get from here to here, I think it's going to be too late. There's medical supplies right there. I guess what we can do is we can draft you and put you here. And while you are closer, and see what happens. See if we're able to capture you before you bleed out. I don't think we're going to be able to do this. Torso, right arm, stomach, right leg. You only shot them twice, though. Oh, they're dead. There's no fucking way. They're dead. She might be slow, too. 4 hours, 3 hours. The bleeding rate's going down a little bit. Without medicine? Fuck it. I want them as a person, so... I don't think we're going to be able... 2 hours? Oh, we got this then. We're good. Giving them better medicine than we're getting. Herbal. Now, prisoner. Reduce resistance. For now. Because we need to get you to just like... I mean, it doesn't matter, does it? Yeah, we'll let him heal up a little bit, make them be friends, and then we'll recruit them. I don't think it matters with a lack of DLC, whether or not we do anything else with them. They're considered guilty. 16 hours before we can eliminate them. That's crazy. Yeah, as I'm thinking about it, there's really not much else to go over for... It has been 2 hours, mind you. I've been a bit distracted for the last half hour, but pretty much went over my plans so far. Path of Exile coming up soon. we're going to be modding Fallout 4, then going through and playing that game. That'll be a long playthrough. Chimera Squad we might also Path of Exile Chimera Squad as we're doing Fallout, and then Devil May Cry, because I'm thinking about it, and I didn't mention it earlier, but I do want to go through and play Chimera Squad. There's no lighting in here. We don't yet have the research needed. We're just waiting for him to. We're just waiting for him to do shit. Waiting for him to build. Finch, vengeful, is no longer incapable of walking. Intense pain, naked, unsightly environment. We need to make clothes. That makes sense. Wildlife. What, we got any new wildlife? A new squirrel popped up. You know what? We're gonna hunt you. Actually, we're gonna hunt one deer for now. We do have quite a bit of leather, light leather. So we don't need to make patch leather. We can just use light leather. All right, we have light leather. Not as protective as thicker leathers. Makes sense. Then again, we could make that thin leather into a plain leather. Or we could just wait until we get some deer leather. Then again, they're naked and they're not ours, so... eh. They're primarily focused on cooking right now. I need you to do the torches, please. Like, our builder's not building, and it's my fault because I've set stuff up the way. Thank you. Get a little bit of light in here finally. Jesus. And do the research bench, please. I need to get research started. Come on. What are we doing? Also, add Bill, make any stone blocks, do forever. There we go. Where is it? Research. I mean, pemmican's meh. Smithing, noble apparel. Well, I guess we can go for... Do we even need bows right now? The research is interesting. We do have a tech print somewhere. Batteries. We have AC stuff that unlocks, so we do have it. Okay. Research. That would suck. Prisoner as well as the frickin' freezer. What is that under? Electricity. Structure? Furniture. Temperature. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm trying to think where I want to put this. We don't have enough bullshit, we don't. Oh, your needs are... You'll be a little bit cranky, but whatever. We got some rot going on over here. Oh, he's making a break for it. Will this stop the breakout attempt? Yeah, shut up. Also, I need to make a thing for corpses, because we're getting rot stink starting. And we don't like that. Should have left that on the stockpile here. Storage, priority, important, clear all. Corpses can go here. All the Mega Spider. All the Scarab. All the Scarab. We have no power here. Architecture, power. Need you to be the one to build this. War merchant from the tribe. Who's our best social? Freckles is our best social. Trade. We should have a couple of things to... Ooh. Are you rotting? Fresh. Prioritize hauling the dough. We could buy some polar bears if we had 1,800 bucks. Buy. Oh, we have go juice. Really? We could sell it. We have 800. They have 772. They don't want to buy jade. We could sell them our plat steel knife, which is 37. What would we want to buy? Two psychic soothe pulsers. Honestly, the only two things I would want to buy are the two polar bears. Make sure there's nothing wrong with any of them. $1,800. We need 1,000. If we sold all the go juice, not enough. If we sold the soothe pulsers, for sure. The problem is we don't. It's not even worthwhile doing that because we don't have the means to keep them tamed, right? So we could still make some money here. Sell the Marble Club, even though it's only 41 cents. It's still something, I guess. And one of the Soothe Pulsars. And I am going to sell the Go Juice.
We craft our tequila using high-quality natural ingredients without additives. No sweeteners, no extracts, no secrets.
Yeah.
Secret ingredient is
Nothing really else to do.
just 100%
Outside of try and take all these individuals out, which I'm not going to do. Regardless of them being tribals, they got 3 bears I'd have to worry about. We don't have anybody who has any high chances of... Are we serious right now?
Worried about what ingredients are hiding in your groceries? Let us take the guesswork out. We're Thrive Market, the online grocery store with the highest quality standards in the industry. We restrict 1,000 plus.
I'll just deconstruct it then.
Only find the best high quality, organic, and sustainable brands, all free of the junk. With savings
Recreation.
50% off and fast carbon neutral shipping, you get top trusted groceries at your door, and you can stop worrying about what your kids get their hands on. Start shopping at thrivemarket.com/get started for 30% off your first order and a free gift.
Shopping is hard, right? But I found a better way. Stitch Fix online personal styling makes it easy. I just
These bears aren't going to eat my food, are they? Because I barely have enough as is, because I'm screwing around
and how I want.
like I am.
Required. And he sends just for me pieces, plus outfit recommendations and styling tips. I keep what works and send back the rest.
What do we got?
Make style easy. Get started today at Stitch Fix.
Resistance is a 14.8.
StitchFix.com/Spotify.
You consider Freckles a friend. You consider Peerpan your rival. Really? That's pretty cool. Physically appealing plus 20 and rescued me plus 15. You are... Report has been built. Holding me prisoner. Physically stunning plus 40. We'll have to build another bed, but whatever. What's the size again? It's a 6 by 5. Furniture, bed, wooden double bed. Probably should do wooden singular beds, but whatever. Also flooring of wood. And we would want something for lighting. Ship landing beacon, tool cabinet, egg box, caravan hitching spot. Alright. So far, so good. You know what? There's something else I can do. With zone. I could do a growing zone. That's like this. And like this. And it will grow... Sure, and sure. So like you could do something like that with plants to make like a... Oh, it did? Well, games like that will always get my blood pumping. Like, especially if I'm not having to deal with any bullshit and it's literally just... Oh, wow. Just sits out there and rots to nothing. That's pretty crazy. Especially if, like, you don't have to deal with cheaters. Cheaters, like, they take that adrenaline pumping and fucking drain it immediately. I remember that from the Cycle Frontier. The Fleeing Praetor. Shattered empires calling from nearby. Guards were killed in an ambush. Escaped, but followed by a man-hunting squirrel. 8 honor for whoever accepts this. I mean, might as well accept it with Freckles then. Well, I mean, I know that. It's also to take you down the path to start getting psionics abilities, if I'm not mistaken, as well, or the potential to get psionic abilities and stuff like that. You could ignore it, and after a while, you'll get a quest from the other side of things, possibly. I could be mistaken. Honor 8, except for Freckles. Sure. Word of Trust. I mean, we only have you for a couple of hours, so we might as well use your abilities to the best we can. Also, go here. Where's the squirrel? Scaria infected squirrels. How could they? Do you have a gun? No. Yes, I am getting all 3 of my people for a fucking rat squirrel. Whoever kills it first wins. What do they win? I don't fucking know. Fucking bash its head in with a damn rifle. Not what I expected them to do, by the way. I expect them to shoot the fucking thing. Maybe we'll get lucky and get a recruitment right off the rip. That'd be very nice. A gift. A steel stellic crown. Oh, whoops, didn't want to do that. 4 square. I wanted to press 3. Gonna give you the hat. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Shuttle arrived. Get in the shuttle. Thank you for the assistance. Can I just Word of Trust again? Resistance 2 to 1.2, low mood. Disabled, consumes 60, but only has... Ah, okay, I see. So that's the side focus. That's how that is. Alright, quest complete.
This is it. The night when everything
We got 8 honor.
because tonight you're going to try Domino's new Parmesan stuffed crust pizza.
Freckles Novus ceremony.
Experience that
1 psi link for Freckles.
stuffed to perfection. Cheese made with 100% real mozzarella, topped with our signature
Throne room
seasoning and
requirements are satisfied.
then there is no going back. Domino's first ever Parmesan stuffed crust pizza. Order now at Domino's.com or in the Domino's app.
At LinkedIn, we know hiring is a big deal for your
A
small
throne
business.
room, okay. Well, have to figure out what the hell that means.
LinkedIn uses data to
Hey, our first harvest of rice. Rice is quick growing crop.
the best person for the job.
Or are they all at 100%? They're all at 100%. Harvest day.
See why 80% of small businesses who post a job
Work.
on LinkedIn get a
Plant
qualified
cutting.
candidate within a day.
Probably should just let it go.
LinkedIn.com
You have 3 skill, though. Because you have 3 skill, we'll go there. What are you doing? Going for a walk. Alright. Bench, you're almost ready to be recruited. Oh no, I need you to prioritize harvesting, dude. I get why you're growing these. Rose. Beauty 14. Beauty 1. After we grow these, we can get rid of the growing zone, if I'm not mistaken. Have to do daylilies. You, I'm gonna take control of, and... Hello? We cannot tell them to prioritize harvesting. Never mind. Whatever. I'll let it deal with. It's fine. Hey, research is actually happening. Let's go. Cooking food. We're researching batteries. We're getting nowhere on the mining. I'll have to spend a day where I just have people mine. Like, I have all of our people mine. Or all of our people do something specific. We've got a bit of leather. Venison. We have a bit of leather to work with, but not a lot. Not as much as I would like. Lightning storm. Dry thunderstorm. Oh no. All right, we need to get more construction done. Oh, I don't need to recruit them for that. It's starting to rain, so we don't really need to be worried about that at all then. Foggy rain. So, Pierpan, we need to make you not do construction. You're not. Oh, I was looking at grow weight, not how much has been grown of it. I see. So rice is the fastest growing plant. Interesting. So how much beauty do you have? 8? You have more beauty than the rose? With 14 versus 18. Okay. Sure. They're playing horseshoes. Nice. Resistance is at a 0.3. Soon. Soon. Alright. Recruitment attempts will begin. And we have enough beds for everybody. We're starting to get the building done now that I put people on the proper construction. Deconstruct. This is a pretty chill game too, you know? Like, we can just sit back and let it play out right now when we, like, because there are some times where it's literally just you gotta wait for people to do shit, right? Getting an additional recruit will help mitigate the load of issues. What are you guys pissed off about? Malnourishment. But I have a bunch of food. It's reserved for the prisoners because it's a fucking prisoner bed. I didn't realize that. Oh. Huh. Alright, we need to make a prison room. Didn't realize that was what was going on. Whoops. We're gonna have basic beds. We're gonna have a wooden bed here and a wooden bed here for. We'll do 3 prison beds. Prison beds for 3 potential prisoners. Jesus, I was trying to say like 30 things at once there. Oh, they got recruited. Never mind. And now it's no longer reserved, right? Yeah, no longer reserved. Now they can eat. Oh, what a dumbass. We need to make a set of clothes. So make pants. Make a t-shirt. Do until you have 3. We want to do unpause at 0 and unpause at 0. Where are our pants? I thought I had those moved. So what do you got? You got 4 construction, so we got a new main constructor. That's beautiful. You're actually not going to hunt. You're going to be number 1 on construction. We're going to give you a number 1 on research, firefighting, patientry, and bed rest. And then you don't have a gun, but you do have 2 cooking skill, which is better than these jackasses. So you'll be a secondary cook, I guess, if all else fails. And then we'll just leave everything else as is. We still have a bunch of wood left. Architecture, power. We don't have a battery. Waterproof conduit is 10 steel. Literally dedicated to nothing but this. Timberwolf is hunting Finch? Oh no. Shit. You equip the knife. Oh god. I wanted that Timberwolf, damn it. Gunshot to the leg, the right leg, and a bruise from the monosword handle. Don't know why you would use the handle. You're supposed to use the sharp end, Freckles? Got it. I'm debating whether or not we want to kill the wolf or if we want to try and... we're going to kill the wolf. I can't manage that right now. Melee attack. And then R and R. Melee attack. R. There we go. Want to get that thing butchered immediately before someone eats it whole. Might need to build bigger farms. Something that I'm learning as we go along is that my zone work leaves a bit to be desired. We're going to make this rice, because rice grows pretty fast. And then we're going to make another decent-sized zone for... what? Cotton? For cloth, yeah. That'll be good. Everything else I think we'll leave as is. For variety type stuff. Maybe it's not a good thing to have. I need to step away for a moment. When I return, we're going to continue playing this and get distracted in this for a couple of hours and then going from there. Try to find something else to bullshit about, because I don't have much to go on when it comes to future games or whatever. Now we're just playing RimWorld. I love that. Timberwolf Revenge after we shot it in the leg. I'm going to play a couple minutes of that since nothing else is going to be going on. Be back momentarily. All right. Oh, a pretty good topic of conversation, I suppose, would be discussing games like this, colony sims, simulation-style games, where you're like telling them what to do, waiting them for it to do it, and you could directly control them, right? Those are like up my alley for being some of my favorite types of games to play for time sinks, right? Or if you don't get as easily distracted as I do with a new game, you could use them at, like, when you learn them enough, get to the point to where you don't got to think about what you're doing, and you can just, like, because I had to think about going to the location for building, right? But you get enough time to doing it, and it's like, oh, boom, boom, you're building the wood that you need to build, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, I'm realizing my mistake with the low food now. I need you to build this. We've got a little bit of food with the packaged survival meals, right? We have 2 days worth of food. So we're okay for now. We need to go to architecture, we need to go to orders, and we need to go to harvest. And it should allow us to harvest a couple extra days of food. Also, need to look around the map more often, because this is a bunch of shit that we could have sent for deconstruction. Is there any other things? There's some steel over here. We haven't even mined over here yet. What are our... Hold on. You know what we need to do? We need to set people to mine. Just put it on one priority for now, so if they're not doing anything else that's more important than mining, they'll be on that. What are you freaking out about? You have the scratch scar on your leg. You had to rebuff Peer Pan? You don't like Peer Pan. They're your ex-husband. This is a funny... See, story generators like this, too. This is a game that I might end up playing more off-stream than I would Dwarf Fortress, in all honesty. Well, it doesn't have as much downwards depth, and the world itself... Like, Dwarf Fortress can generate more history, more story, but this game had, like... The colony itself has so much of a story, because when you do Dwarf Fortress, there is a story that's going on with the fort that you're working on, but you are a part of the world. You do feel a part of the world in Dwarf Fortress, but it's not really that direct of a feeling of you being a part of the world till, like, you start getting into late game / you start hitting up what's it called? Like, you can do stuff and interact with the world more than you used to, I should say. I shouldn't say that, because I'm thinking about Dwarf Fortress from years ago. But this feels more direct than Dwarf Fortress does with interactivity to the world, right? Because Dwarf Fortress is a lot more mental. I've talked about it with Dredge a little bit. Like, if you play Dredge, I picture the waters of Dredge basically the same way that I would picture, like, a terrifying ocean of Dwarf Fortress. Not that you could really explore the oceans of Dwarf Fortress, but yeah. We've got a lot of rice growing. 42% grown. We're going to get 2 rice harvests before we get to the first... Oh. I'm glad I noticed that. We do not want that early harvest, right? I'll let everything else harvest early, but I want the other plants to do a full-grown harvest. Research is almost done. Finch is constructing. And so is NG. Finch is still naked, right? No, he's got pants on. You're sweaty. What's the temperature right now? 30. Fucking, that is hot. 35 Celsius? That is hot, right? I'm pretty sure that's... Is that in the 90s temperature-wise? Hold up. Gotta Google it. 95. Yep, I was right. 95 Fahrenheit. I'm getting better at Celsius conversion. Oh, and it's even hotter now. Fuck. I mean, the tables are normal tables. I'm waiting for them to also deconstruct. Construction seems to be a higher priority than deconstruction. Masterwork. This furniture is engraved with the depiction of Fanir Pirpan Zashi resting against a wall of uranium. Smiling proudly, 8 voles wander the area. The whole image is depicted by the careful arrangement of 5 hornets. This image tells the story of Pirpan mining a rich vein of uranium on the 3rd of Jugist, 5500. That's crazy. That's crazy. Where the uranium is over here, right? Yeah. It's referring to them mining that. That's awesome. That's the kind of shit that I love to see. Mind you, that's from Masterworks primarily, right? Or only Masterworks. Title, Growth for Pirpan. And it's even better. It's even better because of the fact that Pirpan is their ex-husband. I am loving the stories that's going along. What do you got? You are friends, you're rivals with Pirpan. I love that's even funnier because you. Oh, that is so fucking funny. I'm amused by this.
Want to be a stylish professional for your new city job? Well, there's a sleek German car for that. Want to be an off-the-grid explorer?
There's a part of me that also feels bad for NG. Everybody is like, hey NG, you want to hook up? Hey NG, you want to hook up? Jesus. Okay, come on. We need this. Yeah, thank you. Okay, good. You're building it. We have no wind at all right now. Our cat's still alive. I have not been paying attention to our cat at all.
With Spotify Premium. That means you can enjoy all your favorite artists ad-free. Sound good?
We need to assign it. Oh, you can change the nickname. Okay, animals. And it can't be trained any other way. Who is our best trainer again? I need to mess with schedule stuff too. Oh, you have a passion of 4. 5. I'll put you at a 2. So, Pirpan, animals, we don't have the food. We don't have the food to be doing this right yet. We do not have the food to be doing this yet. We're getting there. We're building up. A great scav raid. Oh, you gotta tell me what you got. Also, I gotta show off the thing that I made. The next thing that I made. I'll spoil by saying no, this isn't a vape thing. It is a taped this is my little thing for my bud. And this is basically the thing that I'm gonna fucking smoke it out of. It's a taped container thing. Killed 2 PMCs, got 2 decent armor and helmet, and a 2 semi-kitted M4A. Oh, hell yeah. Look at that. We're getting some work done on this. We've struck the compact steel. We're getting our strawberries or just our regular berries. What harvest is that? What's the harvest for that? 125 berries. Okay, so in that case, a 15 is 125. I mean, mind you, it changes based off of... There's a max limit, I believe, based off of plant skill. But, I do like the 3x15s, so I'm going to make a bunch of 3x15s. At least where I can. I don't think I can make one here. That's a shame. We'll do strawberries here. We'll do heel root here. We'll do corn here. Ironically, it's I am trying to stagger it a little bit, so we have different harvest days, at least for the first harvest. That's my excuse. More potatoes? More potatoes. Be sure to check fertility, too. 87% fertility. No, yeah, 100% fertility. 140% fertility over here. %, fertility over here and over here. The hell do I want to... it sucks that that's not closer. I mean, what is the biggest thing we need? We need food. We have rice growing, which is quick. Do a little half and half, I think. I guess we could go potato and we could put corn here, I guess. And then instead of potato up here, we could put another thing of heel root. Just to let the growth. Yeah, sure, why not? Have 3 separate things. I like doing this like this because of blights being an issue for me. In past, we lost 15 wolf meat. We don't... Oh, we haven't stored this yet. It's at, what? 21. We want it at 0. Well, maybe not 0, but current power use high, 200, and we have an excess of 231. So this should... We also need to deconstruct this. And build another little setup. You want -5? Okay. Well, 0 is freezing exactly. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. I know why you want -5. Yep, a buffer. Another wooden door, and we need this roofed. So does it roof automatically? And somebody refuel this damn torch lamp. Everybody else has it just fine and dandy except them. Make this for prisoners. Oh, that's crazy. Unroofed. Major break risk. Why? You're hungry. Oh, you're back. You be happy now. You have a room now, so you'll be happy about that. Darkness. Kill some animals, cook them. Yeah, probably a good idea. Take out most of the deer population. Another masterwork from NG. Oh no, we've already seen that. Area revealed. Okay. Marble blocks. Can we not deconstruct the floor? We move floor. There we go.
Start shopping at thrivemarket.com/get started for 30% off your first order and a free gift.
Love building stuff out of marble.
No matter how you travel.
I mean, that's probably what my
People plan every minute. No sleep.
end building material might try and be. We got a lot of marble chunks on this map.
When it comes to your finances, a plan is just as important.
Do we have any other growers? We should have some.
Insights you need to understand your options, so you can take charge of your financial.
Yeah, it's fine.
and find your way to money.
Minor break
Explore how
risks.
you can make financial progress with
Hide in room freckles.
credit karma.
Or mood.
You can
Alright, let us do a...
Class of blockbuster drugs. Drugs like Ozempic.
Who's got... Hold up. Raid Celium. Okay, who are they?
Just bank breakers.
And industries.
There was a lot of excitement. There was a lot of skepticism.
2 people. Pistol. Pop fire foam. And a revolver.
From the journal, $1 Trillion Shot.
Anyone good?
Now to listen on Spotify.
Well, you're addicted to alcohol. And you've got a bad back. You have no health conditions. Crafter. Body purist. Careful shooter. Okay. Coma child. Low rage worker. Misogynist and a psychopath. Okay. Well, we've lost Freckles. So, that's slightly problematic. Typical RimWorld pawn. Yeah! Oh no. Use this tree as cover. You got shot in the kidney, damn it! Oh, we lost our melee person. Fuck. I mean, you know what? Get down here and fucking help save the day. You're naked. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, you're deconstructing. Melee is kind of dog shit. Yeah, I mean... It's a good distraction, if nothing else, for the, like... I'd rather lose Finch, because they're new, than the pre-established people. Right lung. Death in 9 hours. You need to back up. Fuck. Left hand from the auto pistol. Oh, they can crawl. Okay, that's not fucking crazy. The fuck are you... Oh, God, no. No. Deconstruct that. This is not for prisoners. This is for medical now for the time being. I like it. They had go juice on them the entire time? Oh, no you don't. No, you don't. Come on! Well, there goes our fucking... We can get him back, yeah. We can get him Finch is gonna get taken too. Yeah. Well... Come on. Come on. Come on! Yes! So, that sucks. Just let that body sit there and rot. We got a pistol now. That's awesome. Fucking Freckles fucked that up for us, basically. If Freckles was available for recruitment and shit, we would have been good. But took a beer, drank that beer. Let's prioritize hauling the auto pistol and give that to Finch when they're feeling better. You need to tend Finch before they die. Are they using the best medicine we have? Whoops. Oh, welcome back, Freckles. There's a part of me that feels like, Freckles planned that. Kidnapped. Fucking, if they were there, I think it would have went differently. Yeah, true. Bases do tend to turn out big. Ugh. Where's that auto pistol at? What's your health looking like? I think you're good. Let's... You cannot walk. Major break risk. Why? Serious pain, drowsy, darkness. A heat wave for pay? I don't think we're gonna go for that. Why are you in pain? Oh. Food poisoning. That's kind of annoying. Days. Darkness was the final straw. They're not gonna leave or anything, right? They just go in their room and chill? Okay, cool. I think you sent me one already, but you can do another. Honestly, I am going to play this game off stream for sure. I might make my own scenarios up. I might play this game. I might just do whatever. I might add a couple mods here and there for base game. I might get the fucking DLC. I'll have to decide. But I'll tell you what. I'm having a good time with this game. And that's a good... like. I'm having the same type of fun I would have if I was playing Dwarf Fortress. But because of how this game looks, it's easier for me to get into playing this than Dwarf Fortress. Like, don't get me wrong, like I said, I like Dwarf Fortress. But that's a whole hell of a lot more simplistic. Oh yeah, Yeah, no, that's... Do you have increased map sizes or something like that? I feel like this map's bigger than my current map. Especially with how, like... Wow, okay, yeah, you go for big. You go for big. That's wild.
It's tax season, and at Life
Oh, hey.
we know you're tired of numbers. But this one you need to hear. 16.5 billion. That's how much money in refunds the IRS flagged for possible identity fraud last year. Now, here's a good number. 100 million. That's how many data points LifeLock monitors every second.
Cool.
If your identity is stolen, we'll fix it, guaranteed.
Yeah, you like big bases. A lot of mushrooms. Well, we had one for a minute there. You're going to use the auto pistol that fucked you up. Because you have a shooting of 11. Good quality, 99% auto pistol. We need batteries, which we should be able to make now. No. God, we're in such a state right now. I can't do anything about this. You're hungry. Freckles, not enough food. Well, those are hops. Ready to harvest. Alright, congratulations, Freckles. Orders. Harvest. Freckles. Harvest. Harvest area. Harvest area. Harvest area. All the mushrooms. That's got to be with mods, right? Nice. NG going down on us like they did has fucked us. Pretty much. I have learned a lot, though. I've learned that we need to focus on building housing first. We need to focus on larger farms. I fucked up with the size of the farms. I thought it would give us more food than it did. Need to focus on looking for fertile land to build around first and foremost, and then building outwards from that way. We're probably not going to stick with this. Like, when I stop here, I'm probably going to do a different setup, and I'm probably going to have mods for, like, preparing for the journey. You're gonna eat raw food. I apologize, but it's kind of a bad situation we find ourselves in right now, so you need food. And prioritize hauling the revolver. Like, all day? 2 days? How long are we doing this for, man? I'm learning a lot by this, we'll call, fucking rocky colony. I am learning quite a bit. And we can't, like, if we don't lose anybody else, I think we can recover. But who knows? Major break risk from Finch. Again, can't do much about that. Tunneler expanded. So what do I need then? Like this is it for us right here. Oh, it's only one person with a knife. Freckles, use your Persona sword and go stab him in the face, please. NG, cheering up Finch. We need food. Have we been hunting? Have we been hunting? We haven't been hunting. Got some horses. We need to go get some food. I'm hoping Freckles has this in the bag. If not, please. You have armor and a sword versus a dagger. Thank you. Jesus. You cut his fucking head off? So, okay. Not sure. Using the medicine right there to tend to yourself. Awesome. Well, that increased your skill a little bit. I mean, Catharsis 40. Okay. Why the hell do you have Catharsis 40? Unbottle your feelings. Okay. How about you? Oh, after they do a mental break, they get a bonus of 40 for a minute. Got it. I mean... Yep, I got it. Finch, do you have the pistol yet? No, you don't. Equip the auto pistol, please. And make you the main hunter. A mad hare. Freckles is gonna do another major break risk.
But this one you need to hear. 16.5 billion. That's how much money in refunds the IRS flagged for possible identity fraud last year. Now, here's a good number. 100 million. That's how many data points LifeLock monitors every second. If your identity is stolen, we'll fix it guaranteed. Oh, one last number.
I love how it just walks out, pops him, drops him, moves on.
For the threats you can't control. Terms apply.
There's a new class of blockbuster.
Okay, the A without a table. Oh, that's my bad.
Ozempic. They're changing bodies
And all of a sudden, just the weight starts falling off.
fortunes,
They just got too expensive.
They're just bank breakers.
and industries.
There was a lot of excitement. There was a lot of skepticism.
The impact of these drugs, from business to health, is just beginning.
So I'm learning I want to have, like,
Journal.
easy access to a stockpile that is cold.
On Spotify.
I want to make sure that is not. Cooling down. Is this not roofed yet? It's indoors. It needs another cooler then. It would need another cooler then. Because this is such a big area. It's not gonna... 2 should be good enough. I also need to do a, power line. Yeah, multi-chain mental break. I get it. It makes sense. That's what's funny is it is amazing how much the base game of this has changed. Like, there's a lot of it that still remained the same since last I played, but there's so much little like tweaks here and there that add so much more. Also, these motherfuckers are not doing the research. I know why, and I'm not like. So I started blasting. Finch is going hunting for deer. There we go. Now we're getting some food back on the menu. Meat's back on the menu. Oh, there we go. I love how I interrupted that, and because I interrupted it, it screwed him from dropping that off. Praying. Okay. Sure, fine. We've got starvation from Freckles. I don't care if it's this. Oh, God. Got you. I do thank you for stopping by, and I do hope you enjoyed. Get yourself that good rest. Until next time, take care and have a good one. I will say, I am learning a lot about where I messed up at. Build earlier. Set up a food thing earlier. Set up a cooling area earlier. So on and so forth. I spent too long trying to, like... I spent too long screwing around. Basically. But lessons have been learned. I'm still probably going to stick out with this for a little bit longer. See if I can manage it in any way, shape, or form. Are you good now? Malnourished, trivial. Yeah, exactly. But even setting up the farms is still something I should have done a little bit of a bigger farmstead. Getting a stockpile of frozen meat, definitely worthwhile. Combat, I need to get cloth quicker as well, so I can make sandbags and stuff, like the small defenses to help prevent getting shot or help reduce the chances of getting shot. A refugee approaching, lost their home in a recent attack. 5 days, rest and regroup. Work and fight for free during that time. You may join us. Reward later. Visitors help in possible future reward. True, true. If you don't have the people to work it, it's burning passion for their work, ratty apparel, minor pain, darkness. 14 plants, 11 animals. Well, hello. We need you to stay here with us. All right, later. Take care. Have yourself a good one. I'll be learning this game. Give you the revolve. You have 6 melee. You know what? I don't care. You're equipping the maybe we shouldn't let you equip the revolver. Maybe we should just chill on that. Let you do your thing. Freckles, you feed yourself. Yeah, we got food poisoning from the... Probably because of the lack of lighting. What does simple do again? Or basic? Whatever. Refuel this. So at least we have some sight when we're cooking. Deconstruct all this bullshit. Lots of steel in these. We should open these ancient crypto seat caskets before I'm ready to finish up with RimWorld. Just fucking throwing up because of food poisoning. So food poisoning is a bad mood debuff. Recreation. Pool table. Or not a pool table, a chessboard, wooden. That'll give some variety of recreation, I suppose. Your Freckles went in a daze. Yeah, okay, you know what? Instead of that, we're going to open these now. If we fail, oh well. But I want to see what's in these crypto sleep. Maybe we'll be able to rescue people. I don't know. All I do know is that I've learned a lot. Open, see what we get. I should have, like, it should have people ready for just in case that happens. But, I figured why the hell not? We'll see what we got going on. Really? Alright. Anyways, I'm just gonna let that play out a little bit. I might do another RimWorld thing, but I'm just gonna let them get chaos. Because this group, there's no way they do anything but leave. But yeah, I figured what the hell not, might as well just let it happen because, in all honesty, there's not... We can get the rifle, NG died. I would have had people prepared, like, good moods, everybody ready to go. Freckles is actually kicking ass. We got a bolt action rifle and Freckles is down. Alright. I'll learn more about this game for sure off stream. I'll get mods and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure the only person we have left available is this person. And if they don't leave, I can't do much to save them. So they're not leaving. They're just... Fine then. Melee attack them. Screw it. They don't want to leave. We're going to lose anyways. Melee attack them. Fuck them up. Fuck them up. Aw. Alright, and we've lost, I do believe. Oh yeah, that's right. The man in black shows up and joins you when you get this fucked up. Body modder frustrated. Shooting of 10. Animals of 11. Cult child hunter. You need to go over here and try and go for romance. Actually, let's see if we can use the trees as cover. Come on. Come on. No. So you have a shooting of 5, and you have a shooting of 10, and you have hit him one time, but it was like reflected off of something, and you've been hit how many times? Right in the heart from the auto pistol. Wow, unlucky. It's like they're playing fucking XCOM up in this bitch. Am I not using the trees as cover properly? There you go, headshot. Alright, there's definitely more that I could have done there. Different things that I could have done for sure. I've learned a lot right off the rip, how to keep people proper. If we had all 4 of our people with weapons and some gear, I would have definitely gone after the crypto sleep. There's a couple mods that I'm going to look into. Primarily base game mods. But, I don't know. I'll play this quite a bit off stream, and if I enjoy it enough to want to get the DLC, the next time that I play it on stream will more than likely be with all the DLC, and it'll probably end up being a mainstay game. There's a part of me that wants to just do another random drop. I'm kind of going to just let this play out a little bit. Like, Freckles is... Okay, these two are okay right now, so you know what? We'll just let it play out and see what happens. I mean, if they're capable of walking right now, they're going to die bleeding to death. Yeah. You're the only one who's going to be okay is going to be Anthusa. Possibly. Now, mind you, that's if they don't starve to death. Did they leave? I think they left. Can you rescue? You cannot walk. Okay. So, I think we've lost. I want to see. I'll have to go through that later. Yeah. Are we going to get a starvation death? Or are you going to be able to get up before then? Moderate blood loss for the whole body. Are they recovering or no? Yeah, you can't do anything while you're resting because you can't walk. So this is literally we've lost. And we're just waiting to die. We're waiting for the character to starve to death and go from there. But yeah, it's weird to say, but I do think I could see myself playing this more than Dwarf Fortress. Primarily has to do with the fact that it's a lot more relaxed. Like, it has more simplistic shit with it, but you could use mods and shit to make it a lot more complex. Yeah, Betrayal. Well, that's hilarious because you're gonna die. Game over. Someone else will find the ruins for this place. We'll keep watching for now. I want to see this person either starve to death or make it out. I want to see everybody dead. I love that. I'm dying. I was against you. The wild woman wanders in. It'd be hilarious if all of a sudden we could go play as this character. Create new wanderers. Create new wanderers. trigger happy and lazy. I'm wondering what this is gonna do. I don't want anybody that's incapable of anything. Planter. Crafter and intellectual. Planter. Animals. Shooting melee. I want somebody who's good at... We have a cook. Medical. We need a medic. Maybe a medic and a melee? Incapable of violent. They have a bite scar. Finch is dead. Sure. What happens when I confirm? Okay, so you literally can just continue to play this game with Wanderers that join in? That's kind of wild. I mean, they have literally nothing. Parks. That's funny. That is actually hilarious to me. We're gonna get rid of the priorities and focus on
Testing.
We are live with Chick-fil-A.
This is great.
just people getting abilities, like just having them do shit.
Smokehouse barbecue bacon sandwich is that sweet bud.
And that chicken filet.
So did it get rid of the blueprint as well?
Soft at the same time.
I think it got rid of the blueprint as well.
It's a lot of fun. And the
That's funny.
definitely had a little bit more pizzazz. Also, the Mac, one of the all-time.
That is actually hilarious to me.
Order the Smokehouse barbecue bacon sandwich and a Coca-Cola on the Chick-fil-A app for a limited time. Real guests paid for the testimonials.
You guys are already gonna colonists left unburied. Oh, so they are wandering, joining in, and they're classifying everyone who's dead as a colonist that's been unburied. Let's get some graves. I'm kind of floored by this. I didn't expect this to happen. They just allow people to continue on. That's neat. That is very neat. Refugees from the Accord have given up and are leaving. Yeah, well, guess what, dumbass? That was your own damn fault. That's pretty neat that the Wanderers can just join in like that and continue where it left off. Mind you, the place is in a bit of a fucking state after that fact. We're probably not going to continue for much longer, if I'm being honest. At least not with this game. Right? What if I go to scenario editor, we go to edit mode, we could add stuff, right? Add part. Get rid of the knife. Add part. No. Is there really no way to add? Where is it? Yeah, I see why they have a mod that allows you to start with your shit. Doomsday rocket launcher, bolt action rifle, assault rifle, battery, bear meat. That's kind of crazy how much shit there is in this base game with the, what is it? Royalty DLC? You know what? Get an assault rifle on this. 3 assault rifles, sure. We'll do 5 people. Chosen from 5. Standing. Add a couple more survival meals. Why not? And instead of a bolt action, is there a sniper rifle? There is. And instead of a revolver, what kind of pistols are we looking at? Auto pistol? Sure. Not gonna change any of the other shit. Just gonna do that. No, I do not want to save the scenario. Oh, that's right. Could have reloaded the last game, but whatever. It generates the world. Then we gotta go for the 5. Where do we want to even... I want a year-round growing spot. There's like no one over here. Mountains, river, slate and sandstone. Looking for marble. Limestone and marble. Mountains. Next. Randomized. Sure. Shooting and melee. Sure. Could decide to have you as the crafter and the artistic, and have you be medical. All right. We need a miner and a social focus. I mean, this is good for the medical, skilled labor, firefighting, or hauling. So you won't be doing much. We don't have many people on plants now. I want somebody who's like really good with plants. Super immune, wimp, trigger happy. Sure. Just give you the sniper. Trigger happy sniper. No. I want a different medic. I do not want a wimp medic.
Got big goals but little time? Let's invest your effort into
No.
Miami University's online programs.
Wait.
Have a 100%
Plants I said I
success
wanted.
rate.
Yeah,
That means
plants.
You can advance your career with confidence
8
by
plants.
earning a bachelor's,
Violent.
master's, or
I don't want no
credential.
non-violent people.
University that
6.
knows how to build
Abrasive.
Tap now to learn more about Miami's
Exactly what on the mind.
online courses.
Doesn't like drugs. Okay.
Barbecue season is back. Hey, it's Helen.
And this is Sarah Beth.
And a little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A Smokehouse Barbecue Bacon.
Everybody is already coming with pre-established
I love that it was a little sweet, a little
knowledge of one another in some way, shape, or form, like a relationship. Whatever, I think we're good there. Everybody's got weapons at the very least. This is going to be more of a little bit of a more of a hey, I've learned some stuff. We know what to do now.
On the Chick-fil-A app for a limited time. Real guests pay.
All right. Now we go to here, order zone. No. Allow. And now, who's our best shooters? Where's our shit? Oh, I have them. They're scattered randomly. What the hell? Oh, we got a nest in here. That's interesting. Probably not the best idea to give everybody the setup that we are, but whatever. Anywhere for fertile land? Ooh, biggest location for fertile land's over here, it looks like. Yeah, so we'll build our base over in this location. The zone, growing zone. We want corn, we want cotton, and we want heel root. That's fine. And then we want another zone of growing for over here. And this will be rice. Yeah. Now, everybody that can grow will grow, and everybody that can plant will plant. We'll put everybody who has passions on certain things, regardless of what their skill level is, on the capability of doing that. If they have a high skill in it, they'll have the ability of doing it. So we'll do that, and then we'll Tell them all to cut down all of the trees. Over here. No, not that tree. Also, we're pretty close to the anima tree. That's neat. Is there any other more than just the one there? Doesn't look like it. At least not from mushrooms. Hmm. So there are mushrooms in base game. Cool. Hunter lacks suitable weapon, need warm clothes. We'll get that established hopefully sooner rather than later. Okay. Something like that. And it goes 5 across and 5 across. Okay. Ooh. We need to make that one more. Okay. I don't think we need the 5 beds that we're gonna have. Also, I just realized we're not doing any doors, so we want doors like this, and then doors like this. And then we want beds. We want beds as well. Floors first, though. I want to... it's not a lot. I know it's not a lot. But any amount of construction is better than none. Marble table. So, where do we do cooling? Also, mining. Mining. If they can mine, they will. Probably do not need to make it nearly this big.
There's a new class of blockbuster drugs. Drugs like Ozempic. They're changing bodies.
And all of a sudden, just the weight starts falling off.
Fortunes.
They just got too expensive.
They're just bank breakers.
And industries.
There was a lot of excitement. There was a lot of skepticism.
The impact of these drugs.
That'll be where I put my main storage at.
Just beginning.
From the journal, $1 Trillion Shot. Tap now to listen on Spotify.
Alright, and then pot plants. Wait, no, do we have anything else? Shelves, bookcases, small bookcases, meditation throne, Grand meditation throne. Drapes, animal sleeping spot. End tables? Head of the bed. And then a dresser. All right. All right. Some might not be the most comfortable, but this is going to be a nice little setup for now. And then we just wait. We've got a bunch of food. We need to put a little preemptive stockpile for the time being. Just put everything right here. Critical importance of allow all. Slate. Hilariously enough, there's only a handful of areas that enemies could really come from and be an immediate threat to us from this position that we're in right now. Missing wood, and they're chopping the wood down now as they go. Also, I guess we could place down sleeping spots. Just place down 5 sleeping spots right there for the time being. Anyways, this is a fun one. I'm definitely enjoying it enough to want to continue. Ooh. The water actually looks like it's traveling down the path. I love that. Feels like that's something from a new update. I don't ever remember seeing water look like it travels. Ooh, Ibex Rams. I thought that's what they were. Okay, the water effects are actually pretty good. There's 2 spider hives. Huh. Alright, that's good to know. Oh, recreation as well. Horseshoes. We do not have cloth for that. We are growing cotton, so we'll have that soon enough. Oh, it won't even let you plan to build it. That's a bit of a shame. Good. Excellent. With artwork. Representation of a horn. The work represents the artist's family. Gregory Heap. William. Okay. Poor, good, good. Yeah, daylily. Daylily's fine to be planted in these. I do want to plant one rose in the other, though. Right? It's funny that we don't have enough wood, so they'll cut down the wood, grow, like, build some shit, cut down some wood, grow some shit. Christopher, we need to get other stuff going as well. So something like this. Who all has the mining jobs? Make you wear all the armor. But yeah, I'm thinking that area will be where we end up having most of our workrooms at.
This era can be officially declared as the female era in pop music. Listen here on Spotify.
Let's just say screw it and do something like this. Yeah, cancel a lot of this then. We could literally just build temporary stuff here and go from there. Okay, perfect. Basically waiting for this shit to grow. Ravenously hungry. There you go. Drowsy. Recreation unfilled. We're getting there. Just need more wood. Okay. Meditation spots. Furniture. Miscellaneous? Miscellaneous. Need 20 anima grass, and I don't think we can do that meditation shit, right? Like if we did this and watching for targets, going for a walk. Oh, so this is gonna affect how well it grows. A food binge. Because they're a gourmand. Okay. It's not like we need that or anything. Definitely could prioritize it in a different way, but we're getting the buildings that we need built done. Work on the double bed? We don't have the wood. Seems like it does take forever for them to chop down trees. Mind you, the plant skill is at a 3, so... You're a visitor to the green chair. Cirrhosis of the liver. And you're an alcohol addict. Okay. We got all of our stuff over here being built. We need wood. And we're getting that slowly over time. Gift from the... Okay. You gave me 15 gold. Sure. Being one person down sucks. Even when you have 5. Yuki might die here. We need a hospital. Please? Are we serious right now? We can't melee attack that any better? Oh, these assholes. I love how that binge, that food binge, has gotten us also up shit creek. Fucking insane. No, that's where you're at. What's your, I'm panicking. Medical. 12? Health? Self-tend? Tend yourself. I think they're gonna die to the bleed out. Medical at 4. Okay, good. Motherfuckers. What's your health looking like? No immediate danger. No immediate danger. 10 hours. Well, you can fuck off. You two, you're dead in 3. You're dead in 11. Just melee these two then. Destroying all my shit. I love how we were fine. We were fine. Rescue. This is... Thank you. Medical emergency. Yeah, Christopher's dead in 10 hours. That's why it says medical emergency. They're dead in 10 hours. Is your medical skill good? You're like 2 feet away. Come on. You gotta hit your shots better than that. Tend to yourself, dude. Might as well get their shooting skill up doing this. Stressful. You'll get back up. I don't know if you'll attack us, if you'll be fine. I'm not going to worry about you right yet. What a mess. What a mess. I did not pay attention when they were on their stress thing that they were on, and they fucking almost got themselves killed. I said prioritize hending. What happened? They didn't tend. Oh, how dumb. How fucking dumb. Well, they got themselves killed. Nothing I can do about that. Oh well. Nobody's tending anybody? You're tending yourself. There we go. Jesus. Alright, so you have to have priorities set, manual priorities set, if you want shit to get done properly. Otherwise, they just let people bleed out. That's good to know. Make sure they prioritize hauling first and foremost. A mad rat. Yeah, that's what we need. A mad fucking rat to wrap everything up with. Alright, well, I've learned a lot. Are we fucking serious right now? Thank you. That's so aggravating to get a loss like that. After you tell them to prioritize healing, and they don't do that. That's so fucking dumb. We could have saved her if I had known that that's what was going to happen. Need to build a hospital relatively quickly, too. Motherfucker. Whatever. Again, this is more of a learning type situation than anything else. I'm not really worried about making progress or anything like that. I will say, keeping track of where people are going is something you kind of want to do, you know? Because if I was keeping track of where Yuki was going, I probably would have had people closer to get into the fight sooner to be able to save Yuki. So that was my bad moment. First things first, what we should do if we have a situation like that is take out the nests. I mean, they're rough fights at like right off the rip, but yeah, I wonder why there's an extreme break risk considering somebody who's attached to the people here died. Yeah. What's Christopher doing? 11 hours of death. Dead in 2 hours. Really? Yeah. Alright. So you definitely need to do manual priorities if you want to have anything happen. I think 2 losses in a row, though, that's going to be it for me for RimWorld. I'm gonna play this more off stream. But I also think this is going to be it for me for the time being for YouTube and Twitch as well. I'm very aggravated about how everyone's dying to blood loss. Like, really? And the medical supplies are fucking miles away. And they can't... Wait. I don't know. I don't know. In the future, I'll have to have stuff set up. I'll have a couple of mods, I think, and then I'll go from there. I had a blast and a half. It wasn't really that big of an outdated YouTube blog thing, right? I definitely am going to be playing more RimWorld. I'm going to play RimWorld over Dwarf Fortress, hilariously enough, I bet. I might not do it on Mondays. We'll see. It depends on how I'm feeling. There's a bunch of other games that I could throw on. I still haven't come with a mainstay Monday game. Not yet, anyway. Yeah, I think that's everything that I would want to go over today. So that is going to be it for me for you. YouTube. Twitch. I do thank you for stopping by, and I do hope you enjoyed your stay here at the Kingdom. If you have and haven't already, be sure to become a citizen today via subscribing to this channel as well as my main channel. Links should be down in the description below through all my links. If you're watching on YouTube, exclamation point links like so. For those watching on Twitch, be sure to follow me on Twitch. Catch me when I go live at 6 p.m. EST EDT Friday through Monday. Invite links to the community Discord, where you can always get the most accurate notifications of whenever I do go live. If I'm going to be a little bit late or early to stream outside of a half hour, or as long as I know I'm going to be late, as well as whatever else catches your fancy through all my links. Appreciate you all. Yeah, appreciate y'all. Hope you all enjoyed. Until next time, take care, and have yourselves a good one, YouTube and Twitch. Bye-bye.